wondering if the girl you like feels the same about you. In this video, I'll walk you through the top 10 subtle signs that a girl likes you. So, why can it be so tricky to tell if she's into you? Sometimes, you catch her stealing glances at you but never saying a word. She might laugh at your jokes, even the bad ones, but later seem uninterested. Or one moment, it feels like something romantic is brewing, and the next, she's distant and cold. Afraid of misreading the signs and facing rejection? Don't worry. This video will clear up the confusion so you can confidently make a move. Plus, I'll reveal the most overlooked yet crucial sign that she likes you. 10. She adjusts her posture around you. A girl who likes you will subtly change her posture when she's around you. Why? Because she's trying to make sure she aligns herself in a way that makes you feel more confident. Many women, consciously or subconsciously, prefer taller guys. But if she's into you, she won't let something as minor as height get in the way. For instance, she might tilt her head slightly upward when talking to you, stand on a step lower than you in a group setting, or lean back just enough to make herself appear shorter. These are all non-verbal cues that she sees you as someone worth admiring. It's not just about physical height, though. It's about how she perceives you emotionally and mentally. When a girl changes her posture, she's signaling respect and attraction. If you notice her making these adjustments, it's her way of saying, "I see you as someone I can look up to." The key here is subtlety. Pay close attention to her body language when she's around you. Is she trying to look smaller or softer? Does she stand closer to you than she does with others? If she's going out of her way to create an aura of compatibility, chances are she has a crush on you. So don't overlook these little shifts in her posture. They might be telling you everything you need to know about how she feels. 9. The turnaround test. One of the easiest ways to gauge a girl's interest is to observe how she reacts when you call her name, especially if she's walking away. If she likes you, she won't just glance over her shoulder casually. Instead, she'll turn her entire body toward you to give you her full attention. Why does this matter? Because how much attention someone gives you can reveal a lot about their feelings. If she's willing to stop in her tracks or turn completely around just to hear what you have to say, it shows that she values your presence and what you have to say. What's even more telling is if she stops walking altogether to chat with you. This move indicates that she prioritizes the conversation with you over wherever she was heading. It's her subtle way of showing that you're important to her. On the other hand, if she only gives you a quick glance or continues walking without much acknowledgement, it could be a sign she's not as interested. So the next time she's walking away, call her name and observe how she reacts. Does she pause and turn fully toward you? Does she seem eager to engage? These small moments can reveal big clues about her feelings for you. 8. She acts playful or childlike. When a girl likes you, she may start to act a bit playful, even childlike around you. No matter how mature or independent she is, her demeanor might soften when she's interested in someone. She could do things like ask for small favors, ones she could easily do herself but wants you to do instead. For example, she might ask you to open a jar, grab something from a high shelf, or explain something she already knows. This playful dependence is her way of inviting you to take on a protective or helpful role in her life. Her tone of voice may also shift. She might speak in a slightly higher pitch when she's around you, or even use a teasing, lighthearted tone. Additionally, she might lower her head and look up at you, a gesture that exudes a childlike innocence and openness. This behavior isn't about immaturity, it's about building a connection. She wants you to see her softer, more vulnerable side because she feels safe with you. The key to recognizing this sign is to notice how she acts differently around you compared to others. If she reserves this playful, childlike energy exclusively for you, it's a strong indicator that she has feelings for you. 7. She pretends not to notice. Touch. Physical touch is one of the most subtle yet powerful indicators of attraction. A girl who likes you might use touch as a way to connect with you, but she'll often try to play it cool, acting as though she doesn't notice it at all. You might experience this as casual gestures, like her brushing her arm against yours, giving you a friendly pat on the back, or lightly touching your hand when making a point. These touches seem innocent, but they're often intentional. To test her interest, you can try something simple. After she touches you, touch her back lightly, maybe on her arm or shoulder, and leave your hand there for just a moment longer than necessary. Pay attention to her reaction. If she doesn't flinch or move away, and especially if she pretends not to notice the lingering touch, it's a strong sign she's comfortable with you and possibly interested. Even if her touch is frequent, it's important to consider the context. Is she being friendly, or does her touch feel more intimate? If she touches you in random moments or finds excuses to make physical contact, it's likely her way of showing affection without directly saying it. Physical touch, paired with her other actions, can help you understand her feelings. But always approach this with respect and awareness. If she's into you, her body language will speak volumes. 6. She shares random, useless details. When a girl likes you, she wants to connect with you, and one way she does this is by sharing little bits of her life, even the seemingly unimportant stuff. This might include stories about her annoying coworker, what she had for lunch, or random things she noticed on her way to work. Why does she do this? Because she wants to open up to you and build a sense of intimacy. Sharing personal details, even small ones, is her way of inviting you into her world. It's not so much about what she's saying, but the fact that she's choosing to share it with you. Another thing to note is how often she shares things that seem out of context. For instance, if you're talking about weekend plans and she suddenly mentions her favorite childhood memory, she's trying to create a deeper emotional bond. These random moments are her way of showing trust and vulnerability. If she's sharing details she wouldn't normally share with others, it's a big clue she's interested in you. She wants you to know her better and possibly see her as someone you can connect with on a deeper level. So, the next time she starts talking about something random, don't dismiss it. Listen closely. It's often her way of saying she values your attention and enjoys sharing her life with you. 5. She's eager to talk to you. A girl who likes you will often show eagerness in subtle ways, especially when it comes to starting or continuing a conversation. If you greet her with a simple "hi" and she lights up or immediately starts a conversation, it's a sign she's excited to talk to you. Beyond her words, pay attention to her actions. Does she adjust her clothes, fix her hair, or smooth out her skirt when you approach? These small, instinctive gestures are her way of making sure she looks good in front of you. It's her subconscious effort to impress you, even if she's not aware of it. Another sign of eagerness is her ability to keep the conversation going. She might ask you questions, share interesting stories, or just find ways to keep chatting, even when the topic feels mundane. This behavior signals that she values your interaction and enjoys your company. If she's always happy to see you and seems genuinely invested in your conversations, it's a good indicator she's interested in you. 4. She replies to your texts quickly. In today's world, texting is a major part of how we communicate, and how quickly someone replies can reveal a lot about their interest level. If a girl responds to your messages almost immediately, it's a sign she's eager to talk to you and likely enjoys your conversations. She may even reply faster than she does to others, which shows that she prioritizes your texts. If she consistently keeps the conversation flowing and doesn't leave you waiting, it's a sign you're on her mind. 3. Her texts are playful and expressive. Texting is an art, and when a girl likes you, she'll make her messages engaging and expressive to hold your attention. If her texts are filled with emojis, exclamation marks, memes, or playful banter, she's clearly putting effort into making the conversation enjoyable. It's her way of showing that she's interested in you and wants you to have fun talking to her. When a girl likes you, her texts often go beyond basic responses. Instead of replying with a simple okay or haha, she'll craft thoughtful, animated replies that keep the conversation flowing. She might use humor, tell a short story, or share something personal to create a deeper connection. Even if she's had a long day, she'll still take time to make her messages engaging because she values your interaction. Pay attention to her use of emojis and punctuation. For instance, if she sends laughing emojis after your joke, even when it's not particularly funny, it's a clear sign she's trying to make you feel good. Similarly, if she uses lots of exclamation marks, it indicates enthusiasm and excitement when talking to you. Another key sign is if her messages reflect her personality. She might send quirky memes, share a funny video, or comment on something you talked about earlier, showing that she remembers details about your conversations. This effort demonstrates that you're on her mind and that she genuinely enjoys talking to you. If her texts are lively, creative, and filled with emotion, it's a strong indication she's interested in you. Girls don't typically put this level of energy into texting unless they're excited about the person on the other side of the conversation. So the next time you notice her sending animated, playful texts, take it as a sign she's into you. 2. She reaches out first. One of the clearest signs that a girl likes you is when she initiates contact. If she sends you a message out of the blue, even after a day or two of no communication, it's a strong indication she's thinking about you and wants to keep the connection alive. Girls who aren't interested typically don't make the effort to reach out first, so when she does, take notice. This could happen in different scenarios. For example, maybe you've stopped texting her for a while to gauge her interest, and she suddenly sends a message asking how you're doing or sharing something random. This is her way of ensuring you don't lose interest. It's also her subtle way of letting you know she misses talking to you. Even more telling is the kind of messages she sends. If her text isn't just a generic "hey," but instead something more thoughtful or specific, like asking about your day or referencing an inside joke, it shows she's putting effort into building a connection. She wants to keep you engaged and remind you that she enjoys your company. Another sign of her interest is consistency. If she frequently initiates conversations, it's because she genuinely enjoys interacting with you and wants to stay in touch. Even if the messages seem casual, like sharing a funny meme or commenting on something you posted, the fact that she's reaching out first speaks volumes about her feelings. When a girl takes the initiative to text you, she's making it clear that you're on her mind. So don't overlook this behavior. It's her way of showing she values your presence in her life. If you notice her starting conversations regularly, it's a strong sign she's into you and wants you to keep chasing her. 1. She watches your reactions in a group. Eye contact is one of the most powerful forms of communication. And when a girl likes you, her gaze will often betray her true feelings. One subtle yet telling sign of her attraction is how she observes your reactions, especially in group settings. If you're hanging out with others and something funny, exciting, or interesting happens, notice who she looks at first. If it's you, that's her way of saying, "I care about your opinion and want to share this moment with you." This behavior is instinctive and often unconscious. For example, if someone cracks a joke in the group, she might laugh and immediately glance at you to see if you're laughing too. It's her way of silently connecting with you in that moment. Similarly, if something surprising or awkward happens, she'll look at you to gauge your reaction, showing that she values how you perceive things. The reason she does this is simple. When we're attracted to someone, we naturally seek their validation and want to bond with them. By watching your reactions, she's trying to create a shared experience that brings you closer together. This is especially true if she laughs at something and looks at you right afterward. She's hoping to share the joy with you. Another clue to watch for is prolonged eye contact during group conversations. If her gaze lingers on you longer than anyone else, it's a strong indicator of her interest. Even shy girls might steal quick glances at you when they think you're not looking. So the next time you're in a group, pay attention to where her eyes go during key moments. If she's consistently looking at you, it's a clear sign that she's attracted to you and wants to build a deeper connection. And there you have it, the top 10 subtle signs that a girl likes you. From her posture and playful behavior to her texts and the way she observes your reactions, these little clues can reveal so much about her feelings. If you've noticed several of these signs with the girl you're interested in, it's time to trust your instincts and take the next step. Remember, every girl is unique, and not all of these signs will apply to everyone. But by paying attention to her body language, actions, and communication, you can better understand her intentions and build a stronger connection. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more tips on relationships and attraction. Stay tuned for our next video, where we'll dive into the subtle signs that a shy girl likes you. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.